Okay, I just shot this video, but I decided to reshoot it because I realized that the angle I was shooting it at focused too much on parts of my body that like, you know, don't need to be shown off on social media. And even though this particular angle is making it look like I'm missing one of my teeth, though I'm not. It's right there, but I guess they're crooked enough that when the light hits it a certain way, it looks like I'm missing a tooth, but I'm not missing any teeth. Anyway, I was gonna do like a brief Techo Kaigi about my stack and why I'm gonna work hard to stay with my stack. I don't have my planners with me. I've got a couple of minutes before I have to run an errand, and then I'm going to come back and just work on stuff for as long as I can, as long as my brain works. And it just led me to some random thoughts. I've been watching some videos on YouTube about like some people who have just, in my mind, have gone through a crazy amount of planners between January 1st and the end of Q1. Seems like a lot of people have like decided to try a commit 30 planner, and then, you know, but then they're going back to this and that and the other thing. Myself personally, like this year, I'm using all Japanese planners that I've gotten from JetPens. They are not cheap, so I am not going to abandon these planners for anything just because like I've put in like an investment in them. I mean, each planner itself is less expensive than like a typical Erin Condren planner, but I have 4 planners, like 3 of them I consider my main planner system, and the other one's a journal. So, but you know, so it adds up. I mean, I haven't spent as much money on planners as some other people, but I like these Japanese planners, and I may or may not pare down in 2024, but I was thinking that the system I have now is good. I need to find ways to make it to better and to use it more fully. But in coming to that, I want to say that I can kind of understand where some of these other people are coming from, the one who have switched a lot of planners, and I'm not calling anybody out. I mean, it's not my money they're spending, so I'm not going to judge you. I mean, you know, whatever. But I can kind of understand, because a lot of them are a lot younger than me. They have small children, and it's overwhelming as a mom with children, because you're not just planning your schedule, you're planning your entire family schedule. You have to keep track of the kids and what after school activities they're doing, and you know, if you're homeschooling them, you have to keep track of the curriculum. Or even if you're not, even if they go to public school, you still want to keep track of, like, you know, parent-teacher nights, big projects that are due, you know, things like that. So I understand that. And it's easy to feel overwhelmed, and it's easy to think that, oh, you know, maybe this other planner will, like, help me get organized. Like, it'll help me. And I'm somebody with, well, my children are all grown now. So I don't have to manage anybody's schedule. I do keep my family schedule in my Jeep and Techo biz, but that's more because we have more people than cars in the house. So sometimes, like, you know, we have to coordinate transportation. But, you know, mainly that's it. And, you know, really everybody in the house is responsible for themselves. But I can get that, because I've been feeling overwhelmed. I've had some stuff go on in my life, and it's kind of like thrown me for a loop. And I'm only coming, like, I'm finally realizing that, like, yes, I'm thrown for a loop, and I have to, like, give myself permission to accept that and try to build up my habits and get everything on track again, and that it might be slower than I would like. Um, and another thing is that I have ADHD, so if my routine gets messed up, then I get messed up. So, and finding a good routine is like very important to me. People might laugh at me at how regimented I am, but really, a regimented Linda is better than a unregimented Linda. So, and sometimes, you know, at some points in my life, like, my planners help me, like, just to keep up with my ADLs or activities of daily living. It's like, you know, take medicine and your vitamins, you know, drink your water, eat nutritious food, get your planning lifting butt to the gym, you know, do all that stuff. So I definitely depend on my planning system to just, like, help me exist in society. And sometimes and lately I've been finding that, like, it's not working, but it's not really the planners, it's me, so I need to take a step back. But anyway, that's enough of my whining. I'm just going to just continue to do my best, and I'll try to get myself back on track. And then maybe, you know, when I make a video with, like, showing off impressive powerlifting gains and, you know, having, like, pretty planner spreads, like, I can point to this video and say, like, hey, you know, nobody starts at the finish line. So, and the finish line is always moving. You can complete a goal, but then, you know, if you're still alive, there's going to be something else that you have to do or you want to do. So, you know, don't beat yourself up. That's like my grandma advice of the day. Don't beat yourself up. Just keep getting up and trying. That's all I got for now, because I have to go run my errands, and then I have to get my get my happy butt to work and do some work. And I have to get back to the gym because I haven't been to the gym in over a week, and I'm feeling like crap because I haven't been to the gym. I don't know why, but squats, like, really help with my sciatica and hip pain. I don't know why. Like, if I told my doctor, like, yeah, if I get 115 pounds on that barbell, okay, all right, not 115. If I get 95 pounds on that barbell, like, I'm feeling great. 115 is a little much for me right now. I mean, I can do, like, one or two, which is, like, I feel sad because, like, my highest is 225, but, you know, I gotta work my way back up to that. So, keep lifting, keep doing your best, and, I mean, if you want to change your planners and you think that it's going to help, do that. But sometimes you might want to think, like, is the shiny new thing really going to solve my problems? Like, you know, nothing's going to really improve the chaos when you have small children until, like, those children get older. You know, that's just the way it is. And I say this, I mean, you could tell that I'm, like, not a young person. So it's like, you know, I've already been through the thing with little kids. I've lived that chaos. And it's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is. So, you know. And it's funny because when my kids were small, like, I did not use fancy planners. I used, like the little whatever was at Walmart, like the little weekly planners, or, like, you know, just whatever thing I could get my hand on, a monthly or weekly or whatever. It worked out. At one point, I even used a Mead notebook, like a small like this size Mead notebook as kind of like my everyday carry notebook when I was pregnant with one of my kids, because I had a lot of complications because I was very fat. I was 200 pounds, and I'm a very short woman. It's like 200 pounds for me is like 250 pounds for a woman of average height. So, you know, just to keep that in mind. So I had this notebook, and I had to write down like all my blood sugar readings, all my blood pressure readings, and the questions for the doctors, because I was having to go to the OB every week. So, and then I'd write down all my other stuff in there too. So it's like, anything could work as a planner. So, but I'm babbling on too much, and my alarm's about to go off to tell me to go to the effing this or that. So, keep lifting, planner lifters. Have a good day. Bye.